Hi everyone, glad you could join us. I'm Denis from Barbecue Joe's. Today we're going to be making a rolled ham in our new ham maker that we just bought from Madax. We've never done this one before, so this is new. This is just a trial, and if you want to see how we do, how we make out, well, stay tuned. We'll be right back after this one. Hey, here we go. First step, we have a little over 3 pounds pork shoulder roast that we are going to prepare. Actually, we're going to be making small cubes, and then we're going to run about 2/3 of these cubes into our meat grinder, and we're going to keep 1/3 of the cubes into cubes. So, but first, we're going to want to trim off some of this fat, this excess fat. No use having that, so let's just clean that up a little bit. So, I guess now it's ready to be cubed. Let me just get rid of this. Alright, so alright, there, we got it all cubed. This is basically going to be ground. I think I might take a couple of pieces. Going to be ground, and this is going to remain as chunks. Reason being is we're going to have a good blend of ground meat and old meat inside our ham roll. So, time to do it. So whatever is left in this die or in the grinder itself, we're going to be part of our chunks. And that is super fine. We did a 1/4 inch die, so a 1/4 inch grind. That's what we're going to use for our sausage, or our, I should say our ham. Everything else now doesn't matter, it goes in. And we're going to blend all this in. This is done. Oh, slippery little guy. Alright. Alright. So I'm going to get rid of this. Alright. So let's mix our chunks together. So now I'm going to put our ingredients, our spices, and after that we're going to pack our ham maker. We'll be right back. Alright, now it's time to mix in our spices, our ingredients and our spices. We'll put 3 teaspoons of salt, because we have 3 pounds of shoulder roast, ground and diced. So we'll put that all over the place. There you go. We have 1 teaspoon of celery seed. We have 1.5 teaspoons of gelatin powder. We have 1.5 teaspoons of paprika. And we have 3/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And we're also going to put 1.5 teaspoons of honey. Alright, to all of this we're going to add 1/2 cup of cold water. So tying the mixer up. Make sure you mix it well, guys. You want all of the ingredients and spices to be spread in the meat thoroughly. Alright, now it's time to stuff our Madax ham maker. Alright, so let's start stuffing her. I think that's just about perfect. So, according to instructions, I'm going to put this over top of the meat like this. Press it in real nice and tight, and then this nice little cover, I'm going to try and squeeze that in, and this will act like a press. There you go. To pain and misery, I finally am able to squeeze that in. Man, this is tight. So now this is going into the fridge for 48 hours. So we'll be back in a couple days to finish this up. We'll see you then. Hey guys, welcome back. After 48 hours, we took our ham maker out of the fridge and we're going to put it on the stove in 185 degrees water. Now we want to make sure that the water is in line or just above our meat. And we're going to put this little thermometer in there. It should be just the right temperature. Want to make sure it's at the right temperature. Right now it's sitting at 184 degrees. So I need to up it just a bit. But you know, this is cold, so it's going to cool it down. Maybe we should just wait. So we'll keep tab on it. We're going to leave that in for a couple hours, or until our the internal temperature of our ham is 165 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's time to take a beer. All right. So our internal temperature of our ham has been reached, 165 degrees. We'll shut this off. We're going to bring this over and put it in cold water. And we'll leave it there for a while to cool it down. And after that, we're going to put it in the fridge for a couple of hours. Alright, made a mess with water, but we're going to leave it there for a couple hours or so, get it cooled right down, and then we're going to put it in the fridge for a couple hours, and then it'll be ready. Alright, this has cooled down. Now we're going to put it in the fridge and leave it there for a couple hours. Alright, this has been sitting in the fridge for a couple hours. Time to take it out. So what we're going to do first is we're going to run some hot water over the outside, just so that it can release from the so the meat can release from the tube. And supposedly that's what you do, so that's what we're going to do. Let's put this out. Let's go run some hot water on this thing. Moment of truth. Ooh. Let's see here. Wow. Kind of old heat. Listen to that thing. Ooh. Wow. Oh. Okay. We'll put that back in there. Whoa. Dangerous stuff. Let's put that back in there. Well, look at that, guys. That looks pretty good. It's not bad. Some of the meat is a little bit cooked, but overall, it's still retaining its red color. That's pretty impressive. I think what we should do, maybe next time, is kind of maybe cut the chunks of meat a little smaller. But let's give it a try. I'm just going to wipe my hands a little bit here. So, here we go. Cut a nice little slice off the top. That's pretty impressive. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. Yeah, I'm gonna try this out. Very good. It's like a spiced ham. Wow. This is impressive. Wow. It's really impressive. I'm impressed. Really, I'm impressed. Just wash me up a little bit. You know, guys, why not? This was, I can't remember, but maybe about 30 bucks or so on Amazon. I'll put the link down in the comment section or description below. And you can make your own ham, and man, it tastes great. Wow, I'm impressed. There you have it. We tried this thing. It's made by Madax. And I'm sure there's other brands out there, but Madax works well. So, guys, for 30 bucks, make your own ham. Save a whole lot of dollars. Why not? This is, get the thumbs up from Barbecue Joe's. So, guys, just remember to subscribe. We got a lot of stuff coming for you. So we'll catch you next time.